Hello everyone, this is CypherDeck, and today we are in Everquest Project 1999 on Malagdori, and I am playing with a group of friends that you all know by now, hopefully. We have ZKP99.
What's going on YouTube? ZK here.
And what character are you on today?
I'm on my 35 Enchanter of Death, and we're here in the DreadLands just kicking some butt.
And we also have AC Gamer.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode, and I am playing my Cleric. He is level 33. Hopefully by the end of this episode we might be level 34 where I get my new level spells, so.
Absolutely, that being. And we also have Locane Gaming.
I may be the runt on the litter, but I'm still doing those deeps.
We may have a giant ad.
I pulled the giant.
No, somebody else pulled. Oh,
Yeah, there's another monk out here. And we also have Chupa.
Chupa off comms.
Yes, so we are here in DreadLands. We are at the wall, the safe wall here in right next to KC.
it's the
And
north
just-
wall.
Killing the giants.
Yeah.
So how you
What?
guys like the experience?
Well, we've only been here for about 5 minutes, but with that said, we did have something interesting drop.
Yeah.
Yep.
What was that we got?
We had the first giant we killed was a forest loop. If anyone's watching on mine, you can see I linked it up. 3 dex, 3 wisdom, 3 agility.
2 AC.
Pretty good.
And those are
Now-
currently selling for about 400 plat or 300 sometimes, depending on the buyer. So they're really great, really great earrings. I used to use them all the time on the shaman, so until I get something better.
Yeah, and it's just attribute that to a good puller and
I think it just comes down to we got lucky this time where we've killed these guys before in other zones for a long time and didn't get anything out of them. So I'm kind of happy that our luck is maybe changing a little bit here and there, so.
oh yeah.
Yeah, let me know when the haste is down.
Haste is down.
Have you guys ever gotten a forest loop in this zone before? Is that a common thing, or is that kind of rare for this zone?
It's pretty rare, man.
Yeah, I've never seen one in them before. Oh, I might have got a spider ad. Let me go ahead and try to FA death. Oh, they're not social, so let's go ahead and
So
back up.
what are you looking to pull out there? Is just anything that you see, or are you only going after certain mobs?
Trying to go through in a caster, but I mean, really, the casters have lower hit points, so they die a whole lot faster. So it shouldn't really matter what we actually pull, as long as they're within our level range.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm almost completely full on my power the whole time, so you're welcome to pull whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from the yellows, just because I know they hurt a lot here. But yeah, the giants, these guys can range between yellow and blue con.
And you're talking about at level 40, right?
Yeah, at level 40.
Right. Yeah, because they're conning blue to me right now at 33, at least the one you just pulled right here.
Yeah, yeah. And this experience, like ZK was saying, actually this is much better than the Yeti caves. I've already gotten 7% into level. So
Wow, and that's
nice.
at level 40.
yeah.
Jeez, that is nuts.
Yeah, last time I played, I got 30 to 40%, 30% to 40% at the Yeti caves, and then now I'm already 7%. So maybe it's because we are in a group and it just works better that way, or I don't know. But I'm liking it either way.
I don't know, I always find it better to be in a group anyways. With my Cleric, that's what your job is pretty much, is always going to be in a group, and you level so much quicker. Go to a dungeon. Like if we were in KC right now, man, oh my god, the experience would be so much better.
Yeah, but we would be dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe another, like you might be able to do it in about 5, maybe 6 levels.
No, I'd probably wait another 12 levels before I went in there because as a tank you have to be able to take the mobs and they won't even let me touch those mobs until I'm at least 50, 52.
Yeah, if you're tanking it, but you're also an off tank. So if you have the damage, you could always join as, a little bit of a somewhat DPS kind of class. If a group is really overpowered and they're doing really well.
We're gonna go an even con.
And what about the rest of you guys? What are you thinking of this spot? Are you doing damage to these mobs, or are they too high for you guys?
I'm actually starting to slow these, man. That's because I got my new slow at 34 though, but it's just amazing that I can actually land slow on these yellows and reds and some blues and even cons to me. It's pretty amazing.
What do you think your odds are on charming one of these things?
Not good.
I should bring one and try it one time.
Did I not hit that thing? Wow. Okay, that was weird.
What happened?
I'm lagging that apparently. Because I saw a mob that I pulled me and it's disappeared. I'm gonna go ahead and fade out just in case. I'm decent.
Yeah, it could be. It could be that you, because you're just saying that you had a big storm over there earlier.
You're dying right
Yeah.
now. You're dying right now.
Have I run back to you guys yet?
No, not yet. Let's see if I can get,
No.
oh, you're just,
You just
you're
went
gone.
link dead.
Okay. Don't
Hopefully,
let me die.
hopefully he went linked dead. I know he's out of the group, but do you guys know where he was at?
I can tell you exactly where I was at. If you see that little building to the right,
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
right next to that.
On the inside?
No, I'm out in the field.
Oh,
I see it.
yeah, I see your, yeah.
He is dead.
Oh man, that sucks.
Hey, that's not that.
We'll go ahead and we'll give you a revive when you get back. I can't wait until I get to 39 and I can actually give you some experience back for that.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and queue, I guess, just because I can't see it.
Just go ahead and toss Chupa.
Polar paw.
Yeah,
Polar paw.
either way, either one of
I'll
them.
give Chupa the job.
When Cypher gets back, we need to run that Black Pearl. That's a gem.
Yeah, for sure, man. I can't believe he died out there. Lag, man. I tell you
Yeah.
guys, it can definitely mess you up.
Well, what I did is I pulled it. I turned around and I was gonna do a shadow vortex just to hold aggro a little bit more, and I was like, "Wow, this is taking forever for this to land." And then I turn around and I see the mob run at me and just disappear, and I was, okay, I know what's happening here. But I'm coming back in now.
Yeah, it's one of those things though, because this is an outside zone. You can easily get jumped by a whole bunch of extra things. What is your trick to kind of strafing in and out of these mobs and not picking up the ads when you pull?
That's exactly what I do. Is I strafe. I use my my bard strafing skills and just keep an eye out for what's around me. Usually, the things that I worry about the most are the chickens, because I know that they're going to go ahead and hit me, or at least attack me faster than say the spiders. Or at least their aggro range is a whole lot bigger. So I end up trying to stay away from them because they can actually hurt if you get too many of those guys on you.
And I assume everything out there is already ready to attack, right? There's nothing that is indifferent or dubious.
Right. Yeah. Everything's gonna attack you there.
It's kind of interesting to know that the chickens have the biggest aggro range, considering chickens are usually considered, the scaredy cats of everything.
Yeah.
And they kind of shy away from people. To give them such kind of, aggressiveness in this game is kind of funny that they did that. The spiders, though, you said those were kind of tough as well?
They're not tough so much as they are casters, and I don't believe they can do Ice Comet yet, but they can hit you pretty hard.
Okay, so if you're out here soloing by yourself, you would probably stay away from the spiders then.
Yeah.
Oh, the spiders can
Polar
root
paw.
too. Nice.
Okay, I went ahead and consented Polar Paw as
Mm,
I
good
stare
10
at
for
these trolls.
Yeah, one day, guys. One day this will be an experience, Rez. Just one
We're
more.
getting there.
Yeah, just one more heck level to get through, and then it's
Yep.
easy sailing all the way to 39.
Yeah, I want to get out of this hell of it. It just is beating me up. Actually, it's not. I'm lying, because I got a little bit of help from a friend of a friend, and got pretty far in, and then the Yeti caves did me well. So
Is
I'm
there
still I'm still 43% into level. So
is there
I didn't
any
lose too much.
spell level that you're really looking forward to that's coming up here? Some really great spell that's gonna change your class for the foreseeable future, like Feign Death does for Shadow Knight.
Not that I really know of. I really just wait. To be honest, I don't even know if I have all my 39 spells. I just got whatever I could find, and that's what I've been using.
What about ZK? You have any new spells coming up here?
What's that?
Do you have any new spells that you're really looking forward to, like the next level of Clarity or anything like that?
The next level Clarity is level 54, and it's Clarity 2, and I can't wait to get that.
Nice. That's gonna
That's
be yeah.
It's a long ways off, but I can't wait to get it.
Because I love Clarity by itself, so you having a stronger version of that is gonna be pretty amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
What about a new slow? Have you recently got a new one, or
Yeah, I just got one at 34.
and how much power is that taking away from you right now?
Not that much. I mean, it's a lot less than the Shaman slow, that's for sure.
Oh, okay. Because I know when I get my new level heal spells, I'm always super psyched to get them until the very first time I cast them, and then all of a sudden I lose like a bubble and a half or 2 bubbles for 1 heal, and I'm like, maybe I won't use that one as often. It's kind of curious if that's the same way for your class or not.
Yeah, it is for the Shaman heal anyway, except for when you get Torpor. So, in the meantime, you gotta do like minor shielding and stuff. And, not minor shielding, your Cleric buff to actually heal them, it actually costs less mana, but it does the same amount of healing.
Oh, right. Yeah, I haven't quite played the game like that in a long time. The lower levels you can kind of get away with that. At higher levels, it may be more efficient. It just doesn't heal enough, to keep a tank alive when he's taking those hits. So I go with my greater healing for now. But how much time do you got left on your revive sickness on that one?
I can't tell because
yeah, they took the timers out.
out.
I think it's 5 minutes, right? You got 5 minutes for it to come all the way back, if I remember correctly.
I think so. I mean, my agility's already at 46, but that may just be because of my gear.
I think it's because your gear. You got some really nice stuff on right now. Oh, that's right. You're not in the group. Sorry, man.
Let's see. Vortex.
There you go. Get everybody buffed back up. Maybe put some strength on you as well.
All right, so Monk want to pull?
Yeah, you're more than welcome to. Let me make sure you got cleric buffs on, man.
Man, gotta show that off in front of us. Showing off your J boots. I swear, no respect.
We could start doing that though, right? As soon as we hit level 35, we could go over there and try to get J boots for everybody.
Yeah, it's just a long spawn.
Well, I mean, if we do it over in the Sisters or the islands or whatever, then yeah, that's just one spawn. But if you do it over there in the desert, you get what, like 4 or 5?
Really don't know. To be honest, I've never done or South Row as far as camping that mob.
I invited Cypher. I don't know if you got the.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's all right. Got you in before the kill.
Is he really trying to hit me right now?
Are you doing a
Did
lot of
someone
damage?
root him?
No, I didn't.
No.
Yeah, and go ahead,
My
man.
stats are just down right now. This is why.
What are you using as a weapon, by the way?
I'm using the knock blade, and then I also have the Zealot's Incarnadin sword. Whenever I want to go two-handed.
Jeez, the knock blade. Yeah, even with your stats down, I'm sure you're dealing some serious damage there.
Just okay. I'm okay.
Bad Bell Death. Oh, he's looting. Oh,
Bad
yeah.
Bell Death. Bad.
It doesn't look like there's a lot of people over here. I've definitely seen this area completely taken up by a bar just pulling everything under the sun. So it's kind of nice that it's not so busy tonight that we can't do this.
I actually have a friend who's coming this way. I don't know if he wants to join or not, but he's a 42 shaman. He might be a little too high, though.
I don't know. If he can join, more than welcome to. 33? I think he should still be able to get experience with a 33. Or I should be able to get experience with it.
29.
Oh, you're 29?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the math is on that one. Probably too low. But guys, the reason we're over here in this zone is, well, it's two parts. One, we haven't been here before, and we kind of wanted to show it off. And two, everything else was pretty much taken tonight. Soleil had a couple high-level people running in there, pretty much killing everything. Not really sure what they were doing. Do you guys have an idea?
They were farming the ore. The ore sells for the bricks and the ore and the blocks and stuff. They sell for 50 plat a piece and 10 plat a piece. So that's what they were doing. They were just sitting there farming those bricks and the ores and stuff. So that, and they would sell them to the vendors afterwards.
What
Okay.
level? What level were they?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
If they're 40s, then they're doing the gnomes. The gnomes are actually 42 or 44, I think. And then some people actually go there to get the ore because it's required for ornate armor.
Right. And then, of course, we tried Soul B right at the entrance. Unfortunately, the mobs are pretty much all red to us. In fact, they were even to ZK, and he's one of the highest level ones here. So that kind of gives you an idea of what level range they are right there at the entrance. And you guys were having some issues because you said if you pull one, you're going to pull like 4 or 5 that comes with them, right?
Yeah, and they see through invis, and they are casters in Soul B. So you gotta watch it. They will heal.
Right. So if we had
and they will nuke, and there are some of the shamans that cast their pets as well. So you got to keep that in mind.
So if we had somebody clearing the area out for us, we would be able to keep it clear properly, but just breaking that area was too tough, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you go into Soul A and then go into the window room from there, that's probably the best way to go, or the best place to start at these levels.
Yeah, we could have tried that. That's really a long run through Soul A, though, I think, right?
Yeah. It's just a pain in the ass to get to sometimes.
Right. And then, of course, we thought about maybe Kazakh or, High Keep, but, Kazakh is something we've been showing off quite a bit, so we kind of, ruled that out. And then High Keep, like always, is pretty much camped. Although last night, it was kind of interesting. I logged on, and there was 6 or 7 people in the zone. Every single one of them happened to be evil, and every single one of them happened to be killing guards. And the goblins downstairs were completely and totally uncamped. So it's just weird to see that many people there not camping the goblins. I've never seen that before. But yeah, again,
I went in there yesterday actually, and was going to see if I could either duo the raiders with Malagdori or just see if I could farm some ears. And there was a level 50 in there just farming the ears down at the goblins. So they already had the same idea.
right.
Because nobody was on. Nobody was. I think there was 2 monks in the zone actually doing the guards, and everything else was open. The nobles, the bards were open. So, yeah.
See, our good guards get killed all the time. I kind of want to go to the Dark Elf City and kill those guards for a little while.
I don't know about that.
Because they draw fine steel too, and they're supposed to be around our level. I've seen every time I go through there with my Shadow Knight, there's always a group of people there, 2 or 3 people right at the entrance, killing guards separate from each other. So it has to be good experience. It has to be good money at least.
I don't know. I know DreadLands 75 Games is killing the the troll and ogre guards recently. I wonder how the experience was over there.
Yeah, me and Cypher were just talking about that a little while ago. He's a little too high level, he was saying on that video. He's just, just slightly out of range for him to get, the experience that the other guy was talking about.
Right.
Yeah, I think my wizard was doing Ogok at level 40, but he was grouped with 3 others who were a little bit higher than him.
So was he doing the damage, or were the other guys doing the damage? Like, is level 40 where you want to be, or do you...
I was doing the kills. I was getting the kill shot, but I wasn't doing most of the damage.
Oh, okay. So even at level 40, you can hit those mobs. What were they conning? Do you remember if they were like yellow or even, or?
Or they're blue, but they have a lot of hit points.
Do you think you could have soloed there by yourself if it had taken a long time, or you wouldn't been able to get through one mob?
It'd probably take half or almost all my mana to kill 1 or 2.
Well, that's not too bad. I mean, if you're soloing, that's kind of what you have to deal with. If you go and get clarity, that helps you out, definitely, but, does anybody really do that? Does anybody go to the commons to, pay a whole bunch of money for clarity and then run wherever they need to, or gate back to wherever they need to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like so, man.
Well, I see people asking for that all the time, just out of convenience, but...
I see people spamming the tunnel for clarity all the time, and then when they go doing what they're gonna do, maybe they're on a corpse run or something, maybe they need to root something and then get out of there,
right.
whatever the case may be.
Yeah, I just remember my brother playing a druid back in the day, and when he'd find a good spot where he could solo in, the first thing he would do is bind himself somewhere nearby, go over to like the Plane of Knowledge or someplace else that's really heavily populated, look for a clarity, and then go back to soloing until it ran out. Get that C2 going. Really helped him, keep those pools. Instead of having to sit down and med, he can kind of just walk around or run around and just snare the target until it dies. So, I just...
Click off your haste. Click off your haste, guys. I'm gonna refresh it.
Now, is this a new haste, or is it one of the same ones?
It's one of the same ones. It just says one doesn't stack with the other.
Oh, okay. And does your haste, do you know, does it stack with everything, including items, or...
It does. It does. So if I have an FBSS on my monk, it'll stack with the enchanter haste.
Nice. That is absolutely fantastic.
With the bard haste as well.
Yeah.
Wow, really? So what's the highest haste you've ever heard of any player getting, given the fact that they could have everything at once?
Well,
I don't know.
Some haste, like you can't have 2 haste items on, but I think in live, I don't know about here, it actually shows you your percentage, and it goes up to like 210% haste. It's like crazy. So here I'm guessing it's about 100 and I think it's 125 or 150, something like that.
Jeez, and that's if you had everything bard, haste, enchanter, and the best item on the server for haste as well, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so chances are you're not going to get anywhere close to that number, guys. The best items that have haste on them are either super expensive or incredibly hard to get because of no trade or things of that sort. So that's not going to be easy. And then, of course, having a bard in your group and an enchanter, that's like raid style right there. You're probably not going to really ever get that otherwise.
Yeah,
right.
That's
Avatar and Shaman's Cast Avatar on top of that. You'll be good.
Jeez.
Good to go.
Do you guys do that for your...
Avatar is awesome.
We do that for our rogues, to cast Avatar on our rogues.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and the monks too, maybe, right? Or no?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, most of our monks are most of our main monks already have a couple primals anyway. Before the super. Yeah, before they got.
Avatar.
Yeah, if a primal is proc Avatar anyway, so.
Did you ever watch the video where Sirkin was talking about that and how some of the guild stuff was going on and what they might do about that?
No, I didn't see that one yet.
That was the one with chest.
Oh boy.
And I remember your reaction on that one, so I was like, I don't know if he's watched this one. But they had some interesting ideas. I didn't get through the whole thing because his episodes are really long, so I usually watch, a little bit on the way to work, a little bit on the way home, and over the course of several days, I'll get through the entire thing. But yeah, it was kind of interesting to hear his, like, he doesn't sound like he really wants to punish anybody because that's just not like the type of person he is. But he realizes that he probably should do something about it. So
Yeah.
it's a hard place for him to be. I know Super Bits and Bob was actually talking about this on one of his earlier videos this week, where he's like they should be banned, and he's not one of the people who throws out the ban hammer very often either. But he's like, the fact that these people have done it again and again and again, I kind of agree with them. When you do things that are against, like for this game, I think that this game more than anything is a game built on community. If you play like Black Ops or some of the first-person shooters that are out there that really all about trolling, then I can understand having those people on there and not kicking them off. But on a game built about community, that they constantly stub their nose at the community and do everything they can do to kind of tick that community off, it seems at some point you just might want to ban those people to get them out of there and get rid of the headaches they cause for you. So,
Right.
I can't. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that that I did see that Super Bits and Bob's recent video, and I was agreeing on most of the stuff that he was saying. So, but I think Cirkin's eventually gonna do something with the sleeper. It's a lot of pressure right now. You got a lot of the raid stuff going on. You got a lot of other stuff going on at the same time. So he'll get around to it eventually.
Oh yeah, there's no rush on it. We're just kind of talking about it because it is, like big news for the server. If you had like a newspaper that came out for NORAD News or something, which actually kind of sounds cool. If somebody ever did that, like a weekly thing.
Yeah, made a guild. What if somebody made a guild about that? That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, it'd be funny if you could actually hand out papers or something with like the information of the day on there. Pretty much the only way you could do that is if you're a GM, you could come out with like that little opening day message or something that everybody gets when they first log on. But
Or just have that guild have a person in every zone and do a hear ye, this is what's happened today.
you could do that, or you could have somebody parked at a certain spot and then change their bio, so people just run up to them and inspect them.
Oh yeah, that's cool too.
Yeah, and just like read the newspaper that day or something. But I don't know, it's interesting ideas. But yeah, this is just something that's going on the server right now, and people are tossing ideas back and forth, and the people who weren't there are just kind of reacting to what they've been told. And I wasn't there; I didn't get to see it myself. But several of the higher up people who are kind of like in the know, and it affects them on a daily basis. Because ZK here, you actually do a whole lot of raiding, right?
I do.
I mean, you guys just took some mobs down today. I know you don't have to say which ones because timers and things of that sort. But
Yeah.
you guys took down several mobs and got some pretty good loot. And you guys do that on a pretty weekly basis. I mean, you guys are always after stuff. So yeah, that's going to affect your guild. It's going to affect a lot of the other ones up there, and just kind of sucks that they really did that to you guys.
For sure, man.
But yeah, I think Sirkin got your back as well as the other GMs, and at some point, whether it's for a holiday or something, maybe that's how they can justify it, and do it for like a Christmas thing and be like, well, since you guys have been good little boys this year, we'll go ahead and reset the sleeper, because it's been a few months. They got their jollies, they got their laughs, and now we'll reset it for everybody else who's actually still here,
I don't know. Do you remember what happened this last Xmas? What they did for us?
No, what did they do to you guys?
Well, they gave us a GM event that was not complete.
Oh yeah, the
by
one
people.
that teleported you all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah. That
Made
that
died
was,
like 5 or 6 times, and it was. I mean,
Yeah.
it gave us something to do for
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah, it's
those
fun.
Those canine, those a canine is for a quest and free and a buy. We should split the toots up. They're no trade.
You know what the quest is? Is it for an item that you can sell, or
I don't know.
faction? Okay. Well, if anybody needs faction over there, definitely go ahead and pick it up.
Yeah, I'm a dark elf,
Excellent.
and Chup is a Ixar, and Cypher's a dark elf Shadow Knight. So I don't know.
Chup is not a Ixar, he's a pterodactyl.
Yeah. Pickles, yeah, pickles.
So what do you guys think of the experience here so far? I mean,
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm in a hell level, so I mean it's going by slow. So
I've only gotten
Yeah.
half a bubble, but I'm 33, so I'm one of the lowest people in the group. So the experience I'm getting is equal to that. So you guys are probably getting a little bit better, but I'm still happy with it. This is still pretty good experience for me.
plus it's extremely safe. We're pulling one at a time, and if we get overran, just in case we need to, we can zone into Cardnor's Castle.
Yeah.
I ran by Corner's Castle when I was in like my 29s or something, and yeah, that does make a big difference being just 4 or 5 levels away, but they like one-shotted me, so that's not really a viable option for me unless you guys are in front, so.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
just saying.
guys, I think if you guys are ready, I'm gonna head and finish up here.
Yeah, go for it, man.
It's
All right,
hamburgers
guys,
and
thank you so much. I'm sorry.
I said it was good. I was gonna say it's hamburgers and pickles time.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys for watching. This is Cypher Deck, and again, please go ahead and check out ZKP99. He does a lot of the upper end raid stuff, as well as he comes out and hangs out with us whenever he can.
Yeah, for sure. My channel, I try to upload a weekly raid once per week, and a group video as well. So come check my channel out. You'll love
Absolutely. And AC Gamer, he plays everything. So definitely check him out. I'm pretty sure that you'll find something that you'll want to watch of his. I watch at least 3 or 4 of his series. So definitely check him out too.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And guys, I just want to thank you all again for coming and hanging out with us.
And Locane Gaming as well. He posts at least 2 or 3, if not more, videos a week. I've been keeping up with his as well.
Yep, and Street Fighter 5 is coming within the next 24 hours, I guarantee it.
And as well, thank you again, Chupa, for helping us get over here, and then also pulling for us after my death. It's always awesome of you, everything that you do for us.
Also, before we end the video, Supper, I wanted to ask you, when you got your death, how much have you gained your experience back that you lost, or
I'm almost there. I'm back up to 40.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
That's a good mob to end it off on too, because he's super freaking red and he's just beating you down right there.
Yeah, I even slowed him, and he was still kicking our butts.
Yeah, he's even to me. Thank you for watching. This is Cypher Deck. Peace out.
Subscribe.
Like and favorites.